wanted to name him Bolt, but I said that's stupid.
What is the cat's name?
B?
Like B-E-E?
Like A-B, no B, just B.
Just the letter.
That's cute. I think it's cute. It's
So
different.
last night it was really late because we were watching Fosters, which we need to do that tonight. The Fosters.
Told you you'd be addicted.
So we were watching Fosters last night, and the bees, whenever he can't find me, he starts screaming.
Can you not laugh, please?
Whenever. Whenever he can't find me, like if I shut the bathroom door, he'll go meow real loud and sit by the
What does he
bathroom
do?
door. Meow.
But like 10 times louder.
But so loud. And so then last night he was doing that, and
Does he stick his feet under the door?
not yet. But I didn't see him, and he was behind the couch, so I thought he was stuck, and I was like, he'll fix himself. And then Coda got up and looked, and he was like screaming, meowing so loud. And I walked around the corner.
You have to do how he was doing though. He was like,
Yeah, he was.
so funny. His back was like all
What was he
arched. He was
doing?
like,
You sure it
I
wasn't a fur ball?
I was. I think
That's what
it
he
was.
puking.
I was trying to hold his body, and I was like, oh dear, it's okay, it's okay.
She's
felt-
not really a dog lover, in my opinion, but she took my wild, crazy dog and made her look like a rug. Just calmed her down, laid on
I was
her
like-
lap. Bad kiddo.
You make
So did
me
I get my messages across? I always have to have a message when I come here. That we're getting too old to drive down here and everything, that you guys gotta start visiting us. An hour is, people drive an hour to work every day,
Yeah, I know.
you know.
Next time I have a
45 minutes.
weekend, I'll come and visit.
The empty bed, there's a whole empty room
30.
upstairs.
It's not upstairs. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I have to get the turn in.
Oh,
Most defaults that
did
get
you,
those
did you guys try the movie Tube Champ?
oh, sure. That's what I wanted to tell you. Did you watch
MovieTube.co.
or read
I've watched.
50 Shades of Grey? I'm not being trying to be funny.
I usually
Yes.
just go to Redbox.
Did you watch the
or I,
movie?
go on
Yes.
torrent.
You know what
Pirates
pissed
Bay.
me off about the movie?
Should I turn off this recording?
There was no sex in the
No,
movie.
that would be the
I'll
bad.
go on there a lot though.
Oh, yes, there was.
Well,
Mhm.
the movie that was on the list.
I was waiting for it to get dirty like the book. You said there was no sex in the movie?
I've never seen the movie or the video.
Oh yes, there was.
I would not watch it with you. But you read the book?
Yes, all
Do you
of them.
remember when Anastasia found out why he got burned because his mother's friend trained him at 15?
Yes.
Okay, and he's got scars from it. Well, then they have the one dinner at his mother's, and that woman is there, and Anastasia takes her in another room and starts arguing with her, and then the mother comes in, finds out what it's all about, and she slaps her friend in the face, and the woman's gone. It explained nothing about that. There was no other woman in there at all.
Did you read the book?
All 5 of them, 4 of them, yes, of
Three.
course. Do you think I'm dead because I'm old?
I thought 50 Shades of Grey there was only one.
No, there was
no.
3.
Nope, there's 8.
There's 50.
There's-
And they're all gray. Different shades.
Well, how do you remember it ending? How do you remember it ending, the movie? Not the movie, I'm sorry, the book.
I don't know. I read them back to back.
But it just dropped. It just was not like it happened. There was 2 things I told your dad that they took out, and I said, it really ruined the movie. That's why everybody's saying the
thought it was
movie is
excellent.
crappy. Huh?
I thought it was excellent.
It was if you didn't read the book to me. I wanted to see this woman that made him the way he was.
It didn't have any plot to it like whatsoever. It was really crappy.
Well, it explained why the guy was screwed up in his head. Is that friend started him
This
on
is a family
stuff.
Yeah, I
dinner.
know.
It's about.
A family dinner
didn't
consists
watch
of
it.
talking about
That's
50
about as
Shades
deep
of
as I
Grey.
was gonna get.
Turn it around. And I'm 70, and I absolutely loved 50 Shades of Grey. I would like
And
to
now we get
reenact
Rachel's
50 Shades of Grey.
Reaction.
Figure it
Can I
out.
just
Get
ask
out.
what time is it? 2. I can't read that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I can't read that.
see the most recent.
Yeah,
episode
bring
of Game of
Coda
Thrones.
down and go
No, I
downtown.
haven't done
Nothing
that.
has to be, if he can come
Last
down
episode
in
was
the
really
weeds,
good.
that's
They
where
had,
the street, the music's
It was a
playing.
big battle.
A lot of cops, because it's a safe city,
I don't like
Yeah.
cops.
I've been
But
reading
you
about
I'm
have-
it in
scared.
magazines.
but you have to bring your ID, because they will stop.
Now we went from 50 Shades of Grey sex to cops. I have no clue what's going on in this
Something
family.
happened
But
in this episode.
There's a real strict, they'll kick if
I
you're
think
not,
no,
you
it
gotta
had to
prove
be
you're
the last one. They
18,
said they
or
had
you
to
gotta
watch
be
it again.
The men are talking about something serious.
Hey, turn it to me.
There's
The old
like
woman,
Hi,
is in
Sean.
this one, isn't she?
something. I don't know. There's something.
Did
like
you
a
go
lot.
see 50 Shades of Grey with my daughter?
Yes.
I have so many movies.
Oh my
disgusting.
God.
Disgusting.
Did you see
Grey
it?
with a man.
Sarah?
There's a thing that
that, Sarah?
50 Shades
seasons
of Grey
on
with
my
a
Bible,
man.
it's the 10th year. So then there's 10 episodes every year, so it's the final when it ends. And I watch home.
I was just really disappointed in the movie. Very
So,
disappointed. It was good until it left that whole
I got
part
the
out
guys to
and
watch.
explained why he
the
was
movie
like he
that I
was.
liked it was a spy movie.
You know whose
I
daughter
liked
she
it.
was,
Most
don't you?
Wanted Man.
No, remember.
I liked that movie.
Don Johnson, Melanie Griffin,
Because
is her
you know,
daughter.
you know the guy that killed himself, John.
So much ick.
You don't understand how much we miss you. Does it-
something
Don't
else
bite
more.
me.
Oh, the sisters are getting aggressive.
Behave, you wild little beast.
Yeah.
He played Truman Capote. He plays all
I miss
this.
you.
That's Grammys.
He's the star of that movie. He's the
You're
star.
mine.
Oh, okay.
But it was-
And you know
it was
what,
a
I
good
really
movie.
need it because I ate that pizza.
The plot was.
There's a lot of new shows on HBO.
You know there's a big bowl of them up
Yeah.
there?
There's like 4 new.
Now, could you
And
watch
Reboot
that
True
movie
Blood,
with
too.
Rachel
Or not
in
True
the
Blood,
room?
but True Detective.
Yes,
could
because I would
Yeah,
videotape her the
but see,
entire
on
time.
my
Oh,
Amazon
I
account,
couldn't
they
watch it
want
with you.
Babe Ruth.
And I mean, I know you would
And
understand
also,
everything. I don't mean it because you're young. It's just-
Because Rachel is so very innocent.
The first season of
She
True
is.
Detective, Matthew
Yes,
McConaughey
she
and
is.
Woody Harrelson wasn't.
Discreet
So
packaging.
they're totally
They got
redoing.
Colin Farrell and
Yeah.
I forget who the other guy is.
So what's new? You got any
But
plans in
anyway,
your life that you could tell
Hey,
me
It's
about?
not on
Look!
Netflix.
You didn't say shoes in.
I know. See,
The kids are killer.
I haven't looked at it on, I should be able to get it on Joe's, no, that's,
I know.
he has to pay for it.
Yes.
He's got HBO.
You know, everybody's got a friggin' excuse. I'm gonna be dead in
It's
5
just an
years.
excuse. It's not an excuse. It's the truth. I mean, I don't make $500. I only make
Picture,
my-
please.
I just
Wait,
never read
wait, wait.
all the books of
Wait,
Game
wait,
of Thrones, and
Wait, wait.
I would-
I
I
wanted
would still
some
be
pictures.
I don't think that's a
They're
practical
right
choice,
now. They're
yeah.
just kind of going off now because
Can I
they
just
don't
send
have
mine
any
to you?
more story.
Yeah,
through the
Cody,
books
can you
to
take
go
that?
off of, so
That's, do you know how to work that one?
that's what they're starting.
Why
to do.
ask the kid? They always know.
There's-
Nah,
there's
Sarah's
a
talking
lot
about her
more to the
boobs getting
story.
bigger.
Yeah, but yeah, I know. They're just going off now. So.
Okay, now
For
we're
the
real.
season-
Take a couple.
For the season?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
come here.
they're only like,
Oh, come on.
books, they might be in book 2 or book 3, and he hasn't
I don't know
written
which one
much
I'm looking at.
that I know of, but
Your hair looks like you
it,
scream.
sometimes I really like their episodes, like they shoot them on the toilet, that was cool.
I really like when they have episodes like last night's episode
Look
where
at
it
your
was,
Grammy for a minute,
it was,
Sarah.
It was total plot build through other people's stories, and then it was just major turmoil, and it just made one person amazing. They
Wait,
had,
I like your hair.
30 to 45
Natural
Where's
color. I
the
was looking at some pictures.
Rachel?
He's in,
Rachel?
He's where Khaleesi's at, across the narrow sea.
They want to cross the seas
Yep.
across
He's actually,
Go to-
she said.
Oh, do the high five
he's
again,
gonna
because
be
that was
the
pretty cool.
advisor, or he's gonna advise her now.
Okay, now,
High five.
Yeah, so it's the first time you've done that.
Like, pay attention.
the little girl, I can't think of her name.
What's big?
The small.
Arya,
Sarah's now showing her boobs off again.
she's being trained by the two
Have you
face
ever
guys.
found a
So
comfortable
she's in
bra?
this
Seriously?
temple type thing?
Yep, but
Okay.
she's actually being trained. Like, she's
Thank you, sweetie.
not just
Um,
doing like random crap.
There-
I'm
there-
buying mine
there's
at
a-
Soma now.
The story goes on, but.
Bras.
Yeah, I got one. They hook in the
just
back,
rub
and it's
my
kind of a
I
halter
would- I
bag.
would probably
So my
look for
scar
it
where it
on
hurts,
TV
jealous.
episodes or
it helps
series.
there's-
The
because
one
it
series
would
I'm
hook
watching
right
now
on that
is
indentation
called,
in the wires.
It was called Spooks.
It, I mean, we
It's
should
hard,
what needs
it's
to
hard
be
for me to
shaved,
get used to
but-
putting
They were
on,
showing
but
it on
they're
television. It
comfortable.
was MI5. Everybody in MI5 gets killed every.
Mine are-
Well, you know what I didn't
About
have
every 2
pictures of?
episodes, the-
Me with
the
Rachel
boss-
and Sarah this
they all
last
get killed.
graduation.
Everybody gets killed.
And I know you took
No,
pictures and I
one girl
have
was killed
none.
twice.
I'll go through.
But it's,
When did you graduate,
it's real
Coda? The
brutal
same year?
because it's like,
She's not graduated
you know
yet.
something that I don't want anybody else to know.
I actually failed for
Right. That's how Boardwalk Empire was. Boardwalk
I
Empire
quit
was
school.
really good.
She graduated. She
But these
graduated.
guys, like these MI5 is.
I'm very proud that all three of you did graduate.
That are in the country, they protect the country.
Can I see your photos?
MI6.
You can see everything you want to see on it.
Right.
Oh,
And they don't- nobody.
would you
everybody-
happen to know,
United States, they're always.
when this has got a wonderful
These guys
camera,
will do
and it's like
girls'
rated
guides.
by all the
They-
uniforms,
It's all the tracking.
but when I
with the-
take a
What is
picture,
that, that Galaxy Plus or something like
and
that?
it's a
But-
note.
We're trying to talk.
they will
If
do
the dog
anything to
moves,
protect
it's a
the
blur, and I know that it's in my settings, and I don't know
And
how
so
to,
it's,
how to stop that. I don't know what some of the
I
settings
just
mean.
surprised, I get surprised when, I like a guy, he's gone, you know, so. But it's just something.
Okay, they are all starting to bore me now. Over and out.
Sort of got trapped.
Bye.